Hello.
Hello.
That was the best intro possible. That was very good.
Well, we have to say our names before it's really an intro.
The intro has yet to begin. Hello, I'm Tim Rogers. You are watching Kotaku.com, and today, as every time such a stream as this occurs, I am joined by none other than...
Hello. Me.
Joined by me.
Jason Schreier. Hello. Let's make
We
sure
have
that
we have
everything set up
359G. That's
over
one
here.
1G short of a second generation Xbox console.
Is G in this game Gil or gold or what?
I don't know. I think it's gold.
All right, let's get started here. I know the kanji for king over there. I don't know. I don't recognize the one after it.
That's a curious kanji. Do you recognize any of the radicals of that kanji?
Yeah, it looks like a woman radical on the
Mhm,
left, and I don't know the one on the right. Haven't gotten that far in Wani Kani yet.
We're not. Let's leave these little discoveries for you for later. But you can tell. Just guess. What does that word mean?
Princess?
Princess of a sort is a heck of a guess. We're gonna do this game show style today.
Some sort of princess.
So what is it?
Princess of the backwards F.
What is that first kanji?
That I don't know.
Oh, that first one. That's an essential one. That's the kanji for kairu.
Kairu.
Kaite kita. And then-
Is Kairu like returning or?
Mhm.
Yeah, returning.
Mhm.
Kaite kita.
Mhm.
So has returned.
The returned princess.
Got it.
I break my passive participles out into what's
Uh-oh.
oh, it looks like we've got a graphics setting thing going on.
It actually looks kind of cool. It's like we're in the past and there's a weird fog.
Do we have any I'm sweating over here. Do we have any Z-SNES experts in the chat?
Well, it seems fine out in here.
No, someone's saying definitely keep this. No, we're not going to keep this.
Okay, so
Z-SNES experts, somebody weigh in on how to fix that. I will go over and press the button.
But so before we actually get started, which we will do in a second, as soon as we just make sure everything's right, before we actually get started, we should say that this is going to be the last stream for a while.
For a while, yeah.
So this is our episode 3 of kind of like our preliminary experiments with this whole translating Chrono Trigger in Japanese thing. I don't think your Kotaku post went live, by the way. That's one of the reasons I wanted to wait to set up. I don't see it. You saw it.
It's going live. It's going to go live. My post is going to go live at 11:05.
Oh, okay, good.
Because people like to. It gives people the impression that they're coming in a little bit late, whereas the diehards are already here because they are following the channel.
Got it. Okay,
Little social media tip.
So, as far as our streams and these videos, because a lot of people watch these on YouTube go. So, Tim, you are going to Japan.
I'm going to the big Japan itself.
Big old Nihongo.
So, pop quiz. How do you say Japan in Japanese?
Nihon.
What's the other way of saying Japan?
Nippon.
Yeah, Nippon or Nihon.
So, you're going to Japan for a couple of weeks, and obviously we cannot do this while you are gone. And then, as it turns out, I am having a little baby.
A baby chibless, as we call it.
When my little spawn comes, when my spawn arrives, I will be gone probably for about 4 weeks after that for like my initial paternity leave. So that means that you and I will probably not be able to do this thing. This will probably be the last one until I'm back from that. So that could be like late October when I'm back. So
yeah,
it's fair to say that we are going to keep going because this is a lot of fun and we are enjoying it and people seem to be enjoying it.
Chrono Trigger rules.
I think what we're going to do is we're going to have a whole setup so that we can have the English script set up on the screen and whatnot, and we will come back in full force when we are both back in the office, but that might not be for another couple of months.
I don't think it's going to be full force. I think it's going to be more than full force. We're going to have worked out a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Are you fighting a Maru Majiro right now?
I am. This damn Maru Majiro.
Or a Jadi? Wait, where's the Maru Majiro? Oh, he's dead.
They're both dead now.
Oh, dead enemies' names are not removed from the roster.
Oh, interesting.
Was it like that in the English version?
I think so. Kind of think so.
I never looked at the roster. I just looked at the monsters, what it was in front of me, and I was killing. So I
Is this a potion? Yeah.
Potion.
Potion.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
so we're going to be playing for another hour today, and this will be episode 3, and then we will be back in full force, greater than full force, for episode 4 of this series, probably in late October. So
yeah, we're going to have
enjoy the break.
All sorts of tricks. I feel like 3 episodes is the right number of episodes for us to do where we're just immersed here.
Yes.
There's a lot of comments in the YouTube. You gotta love YouTube comments.
I do.
They're fantastic. Oh, that's a kaiten giri.
Kaiten giri.
That means spinning cut. A lot of the YouTube comments that are like, you know what you guys should do is you should explain the grammar of every sentence. It's like, oh, okay.
Every single sentence.
I've been trying to do that. Or you should provide the English script of the original game. Or you should provide literal translations. We're going to do that. It's just, I want you all to just get used to just no training wheels. Just looking at it without the training wheels on. And just don't be afraid to play a game in Japanese. To just try it out, everybody. There are many of them that you can get.
I would recommend, actually, for your first game in Japanese, and what I might do in the future, not a JRPG, not a text-heavy game. A game that you could play without understanding all the text.
Yeah.
So let's get started with like some proper Japanese training. I actually recognize a few. So I've been using, as I said before, Wanikani to learn kanji, and Wanikani is fantastic. I highly recommend it. It's this website that lets you use like spaced repetition to learn kanji and gives you a lot of mnemonic devices. It's really, really good.
I keep meaning to look at it so that I can offer more insight if I have it or if I can conjure it, and then I keep not doing it. So I just have to ask. Is there by any chance in Wanikani, is there a mascot who is an alligator and a mascot who is a crab?
There sure is. It's a crabigator.
Oh, really?
Is the mascot.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just like a funny nonsense word. I'm glad that they actually have a crabigator.
So in this sentence, for example, now I recognize the first kanji of the second sentence, which the second line there, that little square grid looking one, which I believe means task. And I recognize the kanji for exit in there and entrance in there, and so let's go through the sentence.
So you said you see the kanji for entrance and exit, right?
Yep.
What do you think those mean when they're put together?
Entrance exit.
Yeah, entrance exit.
Entrance exit.
So like extrapolate though, brainstorm a little bit. If you were to assume that you have a language that has the word exit as one word and entrance as one word or
it's
one
like a
letter,
two-way.
and you put them together. What's the kernel of truth here to this word?
Like a two-way exit entrance, right?
Yeah.
That's what I would think it would be.
Like think in terms of you got to think in terms of Japanese grammar, the Japanese thinking, right? Like what would it's pronounced deity, right? Deity. So it's like
so like
yo no nai mono no deity wo kinzuru. Okay, so the kinzuru is like a nice, funny, old-fashioned sounding word, but it just means
pathway,
people coming and going. But if we were to translate it very literally, this sentence would be yo no nai. Yo, you said task, right?
Yeah.
So it's
let's start with the first sentence, actually.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. So kono something.
Saki. That's also the first kanji of sen. No, that's sake.
Oh, sake.
Kono saki. Which means saki means
way, this way.
Ahead. Like this
ahead.
way. Like looking forward. So this way.
This way.
And then can you read that katakana there?
Garu de, right? Garu de deya. Something. I don't recognize that last kanji at all.
That is shiro for castle.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Very, very
that's
common
also
in
the
these
same
RPGs.
as white. Isn't that how you say white, shiro?
It sure is. So if the restaurant White Castle were to open in Japan and they were to, for some reason, adopt a kanji name, it would be shiro.
Shiro.
It would be shiro.
I feel like it would really be right.
Howaito castle. Or just Waito. Nah, it would be Howaito. Okay, I'm going to stop because I will just say that word forever. That sounds good. It feels good. It feels good to say Howaito. Oh my God, fantastic.
Howaito.
So yeah, Garudia Shiro. So Guardia Castle.
So this way is Guardia Castle, and then so task. I'm trying to remember. Yo,
Yeah.
yo no nai. You want to hear the mnemonic for task in Wani kanji?
Oh, let's hear it.
It is your task today is to eat yogurt. Yogurt.
Ah.
There are a lot of really good ones. It's
A
really
lot
an
of
incredible app.
mnemonics
At,
are
like, coming up with mnemonics.
the best mnemonics are the completely nonsensical ones.
Yes.
I have this problem where I develop mnemonics almost instantaneously for almost everything that I see in my life.
That is excellent. Well, that's what makes you such a genius.
So, for example, the mnemonic device for Grand Pooh Bear's shell jump training level is 9 medical doctors, 12 squared, Robert Downey Jr.
I love it.
And so I've gotten very good at them. Anyway, so
Yo no nai.
So nai, what does nai mean? You remember nai?
It's like a negative conjugation of a verb, right?
It's just the ultimate negativizer. So yo no. Okay, so that no is actually, it's a stylism here. So it's like yo. It could also be a ga. You could say yo ga nai. So yo no nai means a person possessing no task. Yo no nai mono. Sorry, the mono is person, right? So it's like a more...
Mono is person. I thought mono was thing.
Mono is thing, but when it's the kanji for thing, this is mono, the kanji for person. So they're both pronounced mono, but they look differently.
Oh, interesting.
So this is where you get really fascinatingly into, what do you call it? Ideographs, right?
So yo no nai mono.
It's a homonym, but it's an ideographic homonym.
So wait, so what is no? So yo no nai mono. What does that mean?
It means person without a task.
Okay.
Right. In other words, a person with no business here.
So
yo can mean it can mean task. It can mean business. You can like look at someone and say, "Omae ni yo ga aru." I have a task for you or with you. I have a task with you. I have business with you. We need to talk. So in other words, people who don't need to talk, people who don't have business, people who don't have a task, people who are unwanted.
So wait, so nai you can put. So I've seen nai before, and I'm sure most people who are just studying, like from beginning Japanese, like I have seen nai at the end of a verb. Mm-hmm. You can also use it before a noun to be like nai mono, no person.
Yeah.
Here.
So this is I think I devoted like 12 solid minutes of a Final Fantasy episode to the to relative clauses.
Right.
So Japanese is relative clauses are wild. All verbs by virtue of being shoehorned into relative clauses can instantaneously become linguistically indistinguishable from adjectives. So by using nai, by saying that a person who does not have a task is prohibited from entering or exiting. So it's I don't understand. You break that out. The
entering
common
or
sense
exiting, yeah.
It doesn't make common sense.
Shouldn't you
100%.
be allowed to exit? I feel like you should really be exiting.
If you don't have business, so it's just deity just means entering and exiting, but it doesn't necessarily imply that you're going to be allowed in.
Okay.
It's just a formality to be like the whole idea of approaching, coming into, opening the door. There's a lot packed into all of these letters, every letter.
Got it.
So basically yo no nai mono. So you've got the verb for doesn't have is used in its plain form there to chain it into the word person who doesn't have a task.
Okay.
So in English, we don't really think of the you don't have business here. You should get out of here because you don't have business here. We don't really like zero in on the word have as a verb. We just think of it as kind of a sort of textureless part of speech at that point, whereas in Japanese, it is a verb, but it is being employed in a relative clause. So this is like an ocean of content you get out of understanding usage of the word nai in cases like this, or just like any verb that you can sandwich in between a bunch of nouns. Mm-hmm. So the nouns are yo and mono, right? So yo, task, mono, person. Yo no nai, mono, person who doesn't have a task, person who doesn't have business here. There's a whole lot to it. So you're going to be seeing that a lot as you watch anime.
Okay, so full translation is a person who does not have business here should not be entering or exiting.
Yeah. So if we wanted to punch that up, localization, like we could be like, those without business don't come in.
Got it.
I really want. Oh, excellent.
Oh,
so,
that's a lot of kanji.
So we got a heishi here. That means soldier. So you can see.
Is that second one dirt or no? Is that a little different?
So this is like one of the more one of the more wild kanji. So this kanji shi, that means person, right? It looks like it's
How many kanji are there that mean person?
well, almost as many as there are Eskimo words for snow. That's actually wrong. The Eskimo, there are many Eskimo languages. I've been learning Inuk language. We'll get into that later.
Should we do a different stream for that?
We'll get into that
Should
later.
we play? Are there any games?
You want to see the wildest, best alphabet in the world? Look at the Inuk alphabet.
I do want to see that.
I'll show you later. We'll take a look at it later. So anyway, that's it's a kanji for person. It means, but it's used in specific cases.
Uh-huh.
In this case, it's like for a soldier, right? So it's you could also call it samurai. Right. It also means like a type of samurai.
Got
See, it looks kind of like a cross.
Sure.
Like
yeah.
a person. Like it looks like somebody in mid jumping jack.
Okay,
Or,
and then so that
for
dash, that like crooked line, is the speaking.
yeah,
It's
that's
like him
that's
speaking.
that's the open quote.
Got
So
it.
the thing that would make it the dirt kanji is the bottom is bigger. So just imagine that it's like who's somebody with long Michael Phelps doing a mid jumping jack. Or
right. The bottom would be longer, and the middle would be a little shorter. Yeah.
For
yeah,
the Brits in the chat, that's called a star jump. Imagine it's mid star jump.
Got it.
So where
Does
he's
Michael Phelps dive, or does he just? I think he just swim.
He swims, but I'm saying his
I don't
arm
think he's a big diver.
his arms are longer than his
But I bet he
legs.
could dive. I bet Michael Phelps could be like a good diver.
He
He looks
has-
like he has the body type to be
Yeah,
an
he-
incredible diver.
Oh my! He has an impressive wingspan as
Yes.
well. So I think his arms are he has the swimmer's wingspan. It's slightly longer than his height. So
Do you think LeBron James ever does like diving tricks?
I think he could do it. I think he's got a body for it as well.
Well, he has an impressive wingspan. Also.
yeah, he's got a huge wingspan. Guy could fly. So that first kanji,
Nani.
Nani. The second kanji we just looked.
Mono. Nani mono da.
Nani mono da.
Who
Nani mono da.
who is
Nani
this
mono da.
person?
Nani mono da. Who the heck are you? Who goes there? We could translate it. I'm pretty sure Ted Woolsey would translate that. Who goes there?
Right, yeah. But
Right.
that's a natural translation of what they would say. Okay, so I remember that first one from our last episode.
Oh, these boys are rowdy. They're talking rowdy.
Mikaken you, or
Yeah.
Mikaken ya, yashi,
No.
so,
No.
yatsu.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I always get those four, the four katakana
the
confused.
She,
She,
tsu,
yeah, they're so confused. Okay, Mikaken ya tsudana.
Mm-hmm.
Tsudana. So see, I don't know the grammar here. So what does he say?
Mikaken yatsudana. So okay, so again we see the kanjis. Kanjis are, and this is why you should definitely learn kanji while you learn Japanese, everybody. Do not accept any curriculum that does not teach kanji from the beginning. Number one. I'll say that a
I
million
found
times.
it really fun actually with Wanikani to be learning kanji.
Yeah,
I'm really enjoying it.
You've got to be learning them because, for example, this first kanji, you know what that means, right? You've already said it, right?
Si.
Si. Okay, so it's si. Look, so you're going to learn that this kanji is a stem, right? So it's imagine it as like a stub on Wikipedia.
Mhm.
It can be filled out a billion different ways.
Got it.
Okay, so
It's like a verb root.
Miru means look. Mimas means look, but full form.
More polite.
Mitemas means I'm looking. Mimas can mean I'll look in the future. Miseru means to show. Mikakeru means to notice or recognize, right? So mikaken yatsudana means, so kakeru is also a verb. So we're actually slamming together the verbs miru and kakeru here to make mikaken. So mikaken is a tough guy, or a kind of like a tough guy of antiquity, right? So they're talking like old-fashioned people. So a tough guy of antiquity's way of saying kake nai, he would say mikaken, right? So mikake nai becomes mikaken yatsudana. So this is again a nai form of a verb. You can shorten. You can, if you're a tough guy from old times, or just a tough guy who's cool in modern times, you can shorten your nais to an depending on context. So mikaken means you're mikaken nai yatsudana. You're a person who I don't who I have not seen before. You have not. Kakeru can mean like attach or fasten. So you are a yatsu who does not fasten to my looking. In other words, a person I haven't seen around here. So yatsu, again, yatsu extremely important. Just means person.
Okay.
Guy. That
Yatsu.
guy.
Why is it in katakana?
Because he's saying it toughishly, I
Okay.
guess.
Yatsu.
So yatsu can be katakana, it can be hiragana, it can be
Would
kanji.
you, when you're reading in Japanese and you're saying it out loud, would you pronounce it differently if it was in katakana?
It might. You see, this is a manga thing. I said manga, not manga, because I grew up in the 90s in America.
I love manga.
I gotta call manga. I'm sorry. Anime.
Mangled manga.
I love manga. So this is like a manga thing, and Yuji Horii is he's a very keen reader and understander and nuancer of manga. So he'll just put it like that, because it's like you look at it and it gives off a visual pop when you look at it. So you're saying he's got hiragana, katakana, and kanji just all mixed up in one sentence.
Right.
And the katakana is being used for a hiragana or a kanji word. The guy's just he's talking in kind of a.
So if you were like doing a stage reading of Chrono Trigger, you might pronounce it a little differently, or
Hikagen yatsu dana.
Yatsu.
Yeah, he might. I don't know. It might be a Hikagen yatsu dana. Daitai nanda sono kakko wa. So yeah, Maogun. Oh man. Ooh, we're hearing references to the world outside of this immediate story already. Let's continue.
Okay.
Okay, Daitai Nanda. Daitai means like generally, overall, which is like it's a really, really, really flexible word that you just have to hear thousands of times.
Daitai Nanda.
Daitai Nanda. Like what the heck?
Sono kakowa.
Kakko. Sono kakko wa. So sono is that. Or that applying to the second person. So sono kakko. Kakko means appearance, right? So you probably have. It's a common word that we might all know. Is the word kakkoi. Do you know kakkoi?
No.
Kakkoi.
Kakkoi.
I means good. Kakko means appearance. Kakkoi means somebody in the chat who knows what kakkoi means.
Good look.
It's right up there with sugoi. And it's right up there with kawaii as essential words.
Sugoi.
Kake, someone might say. Someone points out in the chat. It just means cool.
Cool, bro.
But he's not saying you're kakui. He's saying sono kakko wa. What's with that appearance? Like what the heck? You look kind of weird. Moshiya means perhaps, might you be. Maogun. Maogun means this kanji mao means like ma is like the kanji for like evil.
Right.
Like demonic spiritual evil.
Right.
Which you will encounter in Dragon Quest time and again.
Well, that's why they call him Mario, right?
Mario.
Because he's incredibly evil.
Yeah, Mario is sick and he hates everything with the bottoms of his shoes.
And Wario is just bad, but Mario is evil.
Okay, so
King. I recognize King in the middle.
So you got evil
King,
and then this kanji gun, which is let's just address the fact that it's the kanji for car. Under a roof.
Kudama.
So it's car in a car indoors.
Car indoors. Okay.
Clearly is how you say army. Okay.
Fair enough.
Right. So it's a Maogun.
So
means,
evil king's army.
Yeah, the evil king's army, Maogun. So yeah, Mao just means evil king, demon lord. You see this get translated in a lot of vintage SNES RPGs, like very literally as like the demon lord.
The demon lord, yeah,
the
that makes
demon
sense.
monster.
So the demon lord,
right?
No.
Like, yeah. So you'll see it get translated as
is that
Teisaki.
Teisaki.
Yeah. So hand saki. Saki means, remember, it means forward. It means edge. It means tips. So yubi means finger. Yubisaki means fingertips.
Got it.
Right. So yubisaki. So, but this just means like, might you be the tip of the hand of the Demon King's army? In other words, are you
part of the?
Are you here?
Are you working for the Demon King?
Are you an emissary from the Demon King? Are you here from the Demon King?
It's interesting how much different the English is than the Japanese when you actually translate it. So let's go through this a little more quickly. So
sure.
Some judging.
こんな弱々しいやつが魔王軍というものもあるまい。Oh, come on. A weak I was gonna call him a mumby. I don't know what a mumby is. A weak mumby like this. Yatsu. But yowayashi yatsu.
It's like Gumby.
Gumby. Like Gumby, but Bumby.
Weaker.
Yeah, like a weak Gumby. Like a Gumby made of softer material than usual.
That's one hell of an insult.
Yeah,
You're a
wow.
real Mumby, man.
Wow, they're really going.
So my
going wild.
grandma grew up speaking Yiddish in Poland,
Mm-hmm.
and so she used the word mumser, which is a Yiddish word. I believe it means like a miser.
Oh my God, I love
I
it.
think that's the word.
Wow.
I know a lot. I have a lot of Yiddishisms from my grandmother.
I've got to equip more Yiddish
yeah.
to my vocabulary.
Oh man, I took a class in Yiddish once. When
Oh, really?
I was studying abroad in college. I studied abroad in Israel, and I took a class in Yiddish while I was doing
that
it.
rules.
And it was really interesting.
I really wanted to study Yiddish.
Because I speak Hebrew pretty fluently, semi-fluently, I would say. And
Oh, really?
the Yiddish letters are all the Hebrew letters, but with totally different pronunciations. So imagine like looking at like English, for example, but like all the A's instead of being A's or something else, or like pronounced a little differently. It's really strange.
I've learned some Russian. I studied ancient Hebrew for a year in college, but we can get.
I could teach you that. We could do a reverse version where I teach you Hebrew.
Do an ancient Hebrew. We can read the Book of Job.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Live stream the Book of Job.
Oh man, I know some ancient Hebrew.
if any psychedelically ambitious independent game developers are watching in the chat, please make an RPG about the Book of Job in ancient Hebrew, so that we can play it.
Yes, we will play it for you.
I just remember sitting down in the class the very first day, and the professor goes, he's like this old man. He's like, I've been studying ancient Hebrew for the majority portion of my life, he said. And then he goes, and we still understand less than 25% of the Book of Job. And I was like, oh my God, this is the greatest thing I've ever done.
It's incredible.
Anyway, so he's saying you're a mumby.
You're a mumby. You're a real mumby.
There's no way this guy is part of the Demon King's army. And he's using the...
Got it, because he's a mumby. A mumby couldn't be part of the Demon King's army.
If you read a whole lot of mangas, right, and animes, you'll see that in these old-timey, fantastic-y settings, or an old man will say arumai instead of nai. It's an affectation of antiquity, and we see it a lot. So ita. He's saying past tense. Went, which means just get out of here.
Went.
Yeah, like
went.
It's there is again, I'm not going to say an ocean of nuance there. There's maybe like a small, medium-sized pond's worth of nuance in why he's using the past tense form as an imperative. So there's I mean, it's a notion of antiquity. Yuji Horii likes playing around with these with his characters. That's probably why he made a whole game about time travel, is so he can mess around with all these different timely dialects.
Yes.
Amari uro shiteiru to hitorairu zo. So the let's just try to pick out one or two words from each of this. So the word uro, you see that in the katakana?
Yep.
Uro is a onomatopoeia, right? So it's onomatopoeias in Japanese are one of the most fascinating and fun things to learn. You can sit down. There's onomatopoeia dictionaries that you can just go through. Read a lot of manga. You'll encounter a lot of onomatopoeia. Uro is the sound word that means standing around and just kind of looking creepy and not really doing anything. So basically, if there's a guy standing around like in a manga, like, and he's just in the background, and people kind of want him to go away, you might see the katakana uro surrounding him, just like maybe written in like a scribbly little hand. So they're saying, don't uro. If you uro too much here, we're gonna kick your butt, punk. So they're just saying get lost, right? So that's uro. Everybody remember that. It's a fun one.
Ayame nasai.
Oyame nasai.
Oyame nasai.
So yeah, that's yameru. You know what yameru means?
No.
It means stop.
Stop.
Yame nasai is a way of saying yamete kudasai.
Okay, here's some interesting stuff that's about to happen. So rine.
Oh, you're saying Queen Lean.
Queen Lean.
Yeah, Queen Lean.
What are those last two kanji? So that one, that second one. So it's king kanji, and then
it's king.
Was the princess one, right?
King, woman, princess, right?
But it's not princess. It's not the word for princess, is it?
It's
or another word for princess? Because I've seen a different word for princess. It's just king kanji and then woman kanji.
It means queen. I'm trying to find. I'm not an expert in Japanese words pertaining to royalty. However, I'm not really. I really want to find out what the etymology of this is.
Yeah, do it.
Maybe we don't have time for that. So, it's just saying they're calling her Queen Lean.
We have plenty of time. Don't worry about it. Okay. Plot twist.
And they call her Queen Lean.
It's always good when we get a plot twist 5 minutes into the game.
Yeah, I love it.
All right. So, and now it's using those two kanji for her title.
Yeah, we've gotten about
It's like
5 minutes
queen.
into the game, I would say. So the queen is saying, "Sono kata." So you're gonna love
Is that
this.
direction?
You're gonna love this. Kata does mean direction, but it's also that's another kanji that means person. So she's calling him sono kata.
Sonokata. This person, wa
Yeah.
watashi ga is my
That person.
is I.
Watashi
something.
ga o
Oh,
sewa
sewa.
ninatta okata. This is a person who, so something ninaru or ninatta means became. So this person became my sewa, which is a really, really elegant little expression that just means I owe this person something.
I owe this person. Oh, cool.
So again, you're going to...
What is that? So I've seen that kanji with like 3 lines sticking up that looks kind of like a little spiral with 3 lines. I've
Yeah.
seen that before. What does that kanji mean?
You mean the one after the O?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's an interesting one. It's it's the kanji for Earth,
Uh-huh.
right? Or like planet or world or the sphere. Or
Got it.
Like so, sekai means world.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first kanji from that. So it's a versatile, somewhat ethereal kanji.
Got it.
So and then the kanji after that is wa,
Wa.
hua in Chinese,
Sewa.
or hanashi in English, or in Japanese.
Got it.
It's hanashi, so it means talk, speech, topic of conversation. So sewa just means like world conversation.
Uh-huh.
Or something that has a sort of it has a whole lot of weird little nuance to it.
Huh. Interesting.
So the way you want to say it, you would translate it as like, I owe this person a great deal, or that person helped me with
Interesting.
something, right? So kyakunin toshite motenashi nasai. So she's being like, treat him as a guest.
Got it.
Treat him as a guest. I love getting treated.
Shikashi konna something.
Ayashi. So ayashi is a good word. It just means like suspicious or strange.
Ayashi.
You will hear ayashi a lot. If
Konna ayashi.
if you look like me and you uro suru at a konbini.
What does
which is-
shikashi mean?
I'm amusing myself with my,
Going on tangents
with
there.
my own jokes.
Shikashi? What is shikashi?
It just means however. It's like
However, he was suspicious or something like that. He looked suspicious.
except it's just like shikashi.
Shikashi.
Konna ayashi.
Kono
It's like,
kon-
but
ayashi.
this kind. So again, this is where if you ever read a Japanese work translated into English, or you watch an anime, and the words will seem unnatural, right? So occasionally you'll be like, they're talking like weirdos,
Yeah.
especially if it's like literally translated dubs, right? So it's like you would see like this guy like on his knee. Imagine this guy on his knee going shikoshi
Shikoshi.
ayashi. Like in English you'll go, but
But
this kind of a weird person, this kind of a strange, but this kind of a strange, right? It's like, oh, that's like a really weird, but in Japanese, as far as an utterance go, it's a more buttery utterance.
Got it.
It rolls more smoothly than it would in English. So he's being like, but this guy, I don't know. So if we were to translate it literally, it would be like, but this kind of a weird, but this guy's weird. But if we were to translate it, localize it naturally, it would be like, are you sure? Your Highness, are you sure?
got it.
Something like that, right? But that's where translation becomes localization. Watashi no inochi ga, watashi no, oh god, inochi. So she's like, are you are you saying you won't listen to my orders? Yeah, we can address this old-timey speech a little bit quickly. めっそうもありません. dozo torio. So he's saying, sorry, please, please enter. You may pass.
Foo-foo.
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 That's a little tiny mousy laugh. It's also coincidentally, if you watch my Final Fantasy series, that's the way Sephiroth laughs. So I'm sorry, I didn't know.
I think as you pointed out, it kept getting translated differently. It's like ha 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 versus ha ha ha.
Mm-hmm. Can we go to the wait? Where's the kitchen? Is it to the right?
We'll find out.
Oh,
we will find out.
Oh, someone in the chat recommends the translation, but my lady. Yeah, so
we got to see what's up with this guy.
But but she would not be my lady. She would be your grace. If we want to get into how to address royalty. At least I'm not really totally sure of the queen's rank. I think maybe she would be your highness. I think she would be your highness.
Okame-san. Kitchen.
Okami-san just means kind of like
cook?
It means kind of like sort of a wifey sort of lady who helps out with stuff.
I thought Okame-san was how you reverently pronounce the game Okami.
Oh yeah. Oh no, that's what's his name? Who directed Okami? Was it Atsushi Inaba or was it Inaba or Kamiya?
One of them.
So you would just call him Okami-san.
Okami-san.
So like Mr. Okami.
Mr. Okami.
If that was the one thing he was the most famous for.
Okay. Aiyo.
Omachi.
Aiyo
is just like a matronly way of saying all right. Yahoo! Just a little bit of a avuncular way of expressing awakened joy.
So what did you want to do here in the kitchen?
I just love the kitchen. I like watching pots bubble. I like watching red stuff go wild in earthenware. Chuboni. Kunjane. Okay, so they're just being like, don't mess with the. Get out of here, you amateurs! Like I'm trying to do some work here.
I assume he's wearing a shirt that says "Don't mess with the cook."
Oh, so he's being like the queen wants to eat a crepe. Like, what is that? I don't even know what that is.
What is a kurepo?
Oh man, so this right around 1995, man, is around when crepes became a thing in Harajuku. So
it's like a modern.
Yeah.
Even though our buddy Lean is actually from 1000 in this game.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. She's from 1000, so she's from what suffices for the modern world in this.
Of course.
So that modern world is the analog for modern Tokyo. That's interesting, because
Tabemono, right? Is that tabemono?
Well, so that's the word koto, which means
koto?
thing. Except in this case, we read it the Chinese way, which is ji. So shokuji.
Shokuji.
So that's again, tabe koto becomes shokuji.
Interesting.
Shokuji wa madaka.
Is that just because it's medieval talk they're talking in the Chinese way?
No, that's just a common word for meal.
Yeah.
Except the plain word for meal. Shokuji. So do you know what mada means?
Mada. Oh, no, it's not coming to me.
Mada just means yet, or not yet, or
Got it.
yet. So
is
shokuji,
the food here yet? Food yet?
Yeah, so you can see that he is very, very much protracting his sentence extremely. So shokuji wa mada ka.
Got it.
Like, no food yet?
No food yet?
So he's a kishidancho. Oh man, kishidan is a good word. It means cavalry. Kishi. So
wait, which one is kishi?
So the very first kanji up there,
yep.
those first two.
Yep.
So kishi means like mounted knight.
Kiji.
But we commonly we would translate it as knight. We wouldn't necessarily. I don't know if it always.
It sort of looks like a
pertains to-
knight. It's like there's a little dude in the top right, and then he's on a horse.
Yeah. It's a little. Looks like a guy with his arms out, and then that is a horse that is definitely the radical for horse on the left side. It's quite a challenge to try to play this game with this old pixel font, but I love it. So yeah, kishi, and then dan means it's often paired with that word goon that we saw earlier. The car under a roof. So dan is sort of like a muscle inside of a house, an enclosure, right? So kishidan means like group of mounted knights, so like cavalry or Knights Brigade or whatever. And then Cho, important if you ever want to work in a Japanese office. Anybody with a Cho.
Which I do.
Oh, you do. We'll see. Well, someday.
Or maybe we can convert our office into a Japanese office.
Yeah, we can. Oh man, we can.
With our new dress code.
Oh yeah.
Our new company ambit.
Oh yeah, man. I used to wear sweatpants in my Japanese office sometimes. Anyway, Cho, it just means like the head of a department.
Got it.
But Kishidan Cho means
Head
like,
of the cavalry.
means like captain.
So
Captain of the guard.
Captain
We would
of the
probably
guard.
translate. So like she's saying, "Oh, captain.
Captain.
Sumimasen.
Sumimasen. Excuse me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, Mr. Captain."
Mr. Captain. Captain-san.
Basically, what she did was she
Did you
basically
see how
called
that
him
guy on
big
the
boy.
bottom just slide in onto the back of the chair? It's very good sprite work.
Oh yeah, so I'll quickly read this.
I was gonna skip ahead a little bit.
Oh, he was saying we put our lives on the line, so bring us the food.
Okay. All right. Let's get to some plot stuff because we're already 40 minutes in.
This is sort of plot stuff. let's go talk to the queen.
Yeah.
But she said Teande. We're not gonna bother translating that.
So yeah, I mean, I guess he was just out of there. He was just like, peace out.
People in the chat are saying, I feel as if gym pants wouldn't be okay in Japan. Is it socially acceptable to work? It was socially acceptable when I wore them to my job.
Umu.
That's how you would voice act that. Oh. Sonata ka.
Sonataka.
リーネが外で世話になったというのは心から礼を言うぞ. I tell you politeness from my heart, which just means I want to thank you. You have my sincerest thanks. Lean says that you helped her outside. And then Sonataka. Oh, Sonataka. Oh, so it is you.
Ah.
Sonata is like a way of saying anata, but placing it firmly into the business of the second person. Whereas anata is more inclusive of the speaker. Sonata is more exclusive of the speaker and kind of quarantined to the person. So in other words, the king was speaking somewhat distantly and coldly to you. Oh, here's Mrs. Funtime.
Mrs. Funtime.
Kimashita ne.
Kimashita ne?
What does that mean?
You came.
So you came.
So you came, all right.
You came.
Oh, you came.
Welcome.
Ne is such an interesting. The like particles at the ends of sentences are very interesting in Japanese.
Ne. So. Hazushite chodai. Oh, I didn't mean to say it that way. I'm sorry. Hazushite chodai. Kono mono.
Kono mono.
To hanashi ga. I don't know this. So okay, this is a great callback to earlier. It says yoga nai mono, person who doesn't have business, right?
Right.
And we've mentioned this kanji before. Notice it's the Kandinsky words coming out of the mouth. This is the word hanashi.
Speaking.
Hanashi means just conversation, talk.
Conversation, talk.
So hanashi ga nai means I have no talk.
I have no talk.
Hanashi ga nai mono, person who has no talk, right? So, but she's saying aru, not nai. So hanashi ga aru means I have talk.
I have a talk.
Kono mono to hanashi ga aru.
I have a talk for the person who.
I have a talk for with this person. In other words, no des is just like a ultra, lofty way of saying.
So I have to talk
this.
to this person.
Like I have something I have to talk
person.
about with this person. Kashikomarimashita. You'll hear this a million times. If you work in an office, it just means I understand your order, my friend.
Kashikomarimashita.
Depending on the way you say it, you might be like subversively calling the person big boy or captain or baby Huey or
Bubba.
Diaper man.
Is that why they say Bubba in the gym in Final Fantasy VII?
I think so. Sa Enyo says it motto chikaku e. Enyo means without restraint, without shyness, without weirdness or whatever.
I thought that was a singer.
Enyo. Oh yeah, Enyo is
That's Enya.
Good old Enya. I bet Enya is real chill to hang out with. Anybody in the chat who's hung out with
anyone
Enya.
in the chat who knows Enya and could have them come and join us, please.
Good old
for a
Enya.
stream. We want to stream with Enya. All right.
Do you think when Enya stabs someone with a knife, she says, "How do you like this, Enya?" I now pronounce you man and knife was one of my favorite lines from The Expendables 2. Anyway, she's saying moto chikaku e. Moto means more. Chikaku is the adverbial form of chikai, which means close. So moto chikaku means closer. Moto chikaku e.
Come closer.
And e is the particle denoting movement.
So come closer.
Yes. The particle
will
denoting
do that.
transformation, I would say.
Fu. Boo. Poo. Poo. Poo.
Oh, she's sputtering a girlish giggle. Nante ne. Kite kuretanda. Chrono. Uh-oh. Wow. I'm glad you're here, Chrono. Big boy. She basically called him big boy at this point.
Hey, big boy.
So, watashi yo?
Watashi yo. So it's me.
Mhm.
Like it's me. Nanda. Nanida. Nanidaka.
Nanda.
Nandaka. How do you know when it's
Nandaka.
nan or nani?
You
just have to know.
You just say it a couple hundred times.
Yeah.
You'll pick it up pretty fast if you
Mm.
just hear it and say it enough.
Nanda kamen na watashi no monori.
Mi.
Mi.
Nanda ka. Minna.
Minna.
Watashi
Everyone?
no.
Minna, everyone?
Mm-hmm.
Watashi no mono.
No,
So,
that's koto.
koto, watashi no koto. It looks like mono, right? Or am I-
Rin te
Rin.
you no. So nandaka. Nandaka is, again, nan is very, very versatile. So nandaka means somehow, for some reason.
Okay.
Nandaka.
Somehow everyone thinks I'm
So the mnemonic for that, which isn't really a mnemonic,
Uh-huh.
is da is the plain form of the be verb. So
Yep.
nanda is the question, what are you? What is it? What is this? And then ka is just like the question word. So it's like, what is this? Right? So just this very protracted word that looks like, what is this, means somehow, for some reason.
got it.
Nandaka,
Nandaka.
minna, everyone. Watashi no koto. That's basically my things is the way we would break that out, the way a dictionary would break that out. So it just means me. Watashi no koto, like, is implying some sort of an aura. Like, it's something, a non-superficial I. So it's like a non-superficial me. So watashi no koto, meaning like referring to, surrounding. So this it implies an inclusion of the superficial and also just this aura, like behind her back. Even third and fourth people in the room will like, it's their perception of her. So watashi no koto, this is incredibly massively common to use the word no koto. So my things would be the way an electronic dictionary would translate it. Lean te yuno, like they say lean of my things. For some reason, everyone.
For some reason, everyone
everyone keeps calling me.
everyone
lean.
keeps calling me Reen.
So yeah,
By saying Reen of my things.
yeah. So watashi no koto would emanate outward into the localization process and cause us to be like, for some reason, everybody keeps calling me lean. So that's where you get this subtle aspect of something it's repeatedly happening, right?
But I don't understand. How does watashi no koto fit into this? My things. How does that fit into this?
It implies more than the superficial.
Hmm.
It's wild. So like if a girl says anata no koto ga suki, means I like your things, is like the ultimate way
Right.
to
like
confess one's feelings,
got it.
right? So yeah, demo
Demo, but
ureshikatta.
ureshikata.
That's the past tense form of the adjective ureshi. In case you didn't know, I'll repeat this a couple more million times. All adjectives in Japanese are also verbs. We call them, there's verbals and adjectivals, is the way a linguist would describe them. So in other words, adjectives have to have a past tense. So ureshikatta means it was ureshi, and ureshi just means like happy. So in other words, but I liked it.
But I liked it.
But I liked what? Hon no skoshi omatsuri de issho datta dake nano ni kite kurete.
I just learned skoshi in Wanikani.
Oh,
It
excellent.
means a little.
A little bit.
A little bit. A few.
Hon no skoshi. So hon no skoshi means, so hon no implies like tiny bit. So it's hon no skoshi means an extreme little bit. Omatsuri de, at the festival. Isho means together.
Mhm.
Data, were. Dake nanoni, only. And then nanoni would mean like even though. So even though we were only together a tiny bit at the festival, kite kurete, you came here for me. And kureru means like to do something for someone.
She's very impressed.
Yeah, so she's like, I was so delighted to see that you had come here for me, even though we had only hung out for a tiny bit.
Chrono.
Chrono.
Arigato. Thank you.
Arigato. Now she gonna blow up.
Nani?
Nani?
Nani? Why
Okay,
not? Is that just like stuttering it?
Exclamation point. Nani?
Nani?
Yeah, it's again a manga-esque affectation. And that's
So it's like, what?
look at that exclamation mark before the question mark.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's how they did it in Japanese RPGs. I'm actually translating a Japanese RPG right now.
Hmm.
And by the time we come back next to this series, it will have been formally announced
Oh, that's exciting.
to the world, and you'll all know what it is. And I got to say, there's a whole lot of exclamation marks before question marks in that game,
Interesting.
because it was written by someone who wrote a lot of RPGs at around this era. I will say no more.
So you're translating Mother 3 is what you're saying.
I'm not going to say if it's Mother 3.
Nani?
It's better than Mother 3. But I will say that Mother 3 was much better the second time I played it. So.
Nani? You mean when you played it for translation?
Oh, kaboom. Nani kore?
Nani kore?
Kokoro ga barabara ni natteku mitai. It's, okay, so barabara is, again, you can guess at that's an onomatopoeia, right? So barabara means like scattered. Like the sound of stuff scattering, like scattering it all over like imagine you're just like throwing your stuff around your room. Kokoro ga barabara ni. So, and then nate, you know, the word for become. It feels as though my heart, my spirit, my soul, my consciousness, my well-being, kokoro, very deep word. Kokoro ga barabara ni natteku mitai. It feels as though I'm being torn apart, I'm being scattered, I'm being flustered and fluttered and getting all weird. Something's going on with me.
Well, you can tell by her hair.
I believe in
Cool.
the English version it was like holy crikey,
Holy crikey.
my mumby's going bonkers. Kawaii yo. It's so scary.
Kawaii means scary?
Yeah, kawaii.
Kawaii, not to be confused with kawaii.
Yeah, I remember some Japanese club kids in my high school being like, oh, when you go to Japan, make sure that when you think something is cute, you say kawaii, not kawaii, because that means scary and people will be very insulted. It's like, okay, they sound extremely different when pronounced even remotely correctly. So kawaii and kawaii, they sound quite different.
Kawaii.
Man. Yeah.
Kawaii yo. Watashi ga nakuna matara?
Watashi ga nakunatte shimau mitai. It feels like I'm going to become no longer existing. So kawaii yo. It scary is. Basically she's saying, I'm scared. I'm afraid. Tasukete kuro. Help me, Kuro.
Kuro.
She could have been about to say croissant. Tasukete croissant kudasai. Please help me. Give me a croissant.
Uh-oh. I wonder if people will be mad.
Could have been what she wanted.
I was with the princess or the queen and then she disappeared. Uh-oh.
Oh my god. Mataku onna toiu mono wa itsumo yomo uwasa banashi ga suki na mono dana. The thing about goddarn girls is they just love sharing rumorous stories about the world.
Rumorous stories about the world.
I decided
Don't we all?
Yeah, because, I developed, after speaking Japanese on a daily basis for so many years, I developed this tendency to adjectivize a lot of English words. So, because, again, the line is very... have you seen the movie Arrival?
No.
Oh, okay. Let's stop there then. The line between adjectives and verbs is so weirdly blurred in Japanese. So I got someone asked me on Twitter why I write words so good, and I'll tell you, I don't know if I can't agree to the compliment, because that's
Egotistical.
Yeah, that would be to perpetrate egotism. I will say that if you just learn a couple of languages, or at least study a couple languages a little bit, you will think about English like so differently, and that's where I get that. That's where I just said rumorous instead of they like sharing rumorous stories.
Anyway,
yeah.
ha. Here's Luca. Luca's come here.
Ha ha would be pronounced.
That's also how I laugh, so it works out nicely.
Oh man, yeah, you must when you go see the comedies in a movie theater.
Yeah, it's really just I am asked to leave constantly.
Like, are you okay, sir? Do you have a punctured? Do you have a sucking chest wound? Punctured lung. Buji mitai ne. Buji means So again, okay, buji. Okay, so you know this word, the first kanji of bu,
No.
or buji. Okay, so
Kind of
that
looks
is-
like the kanji for fish, but it's not.
So I love how wildly complex this kanji is.
Yeah, it's wild.
It looks like a little cage with a fire underneath
I
it.
can't believe people write these things. Do you know how to write all the kanji also? That's one thing I'm not learning.
Oh yeah, I learned like all the kanji when I was like 9,
Uh-huh.
because I was an idiot,
Uh-huh.
and
Sounds like the opposite of an
so
idiot.
I used to just write them in my Mead composition notebooks, just fill them up with the kanjis. So yeah, that one's a fun one to write. You learn the stroke order. Learning stroke order is good when you want to learn how to. Count,
Anyway, so what does
count
that
the number
mean?
of strokes. So it's the most complicated looking kanji possible, but it means nothingness.
Nothing.
That is the kanji for night.
Huh.
Believe it or not, the kanji.
Nai.
So in other words, yo no nai mono, like that would be, if you wanted to put that in kanji, you would have that with an e on the end of it,
Got
or
it.
even without an e. So it means nothingness. And so that second kanji, ji, we pronounce it ji, but it is also pronounced
Koto?
yes. Okay, so that means thing. So no thing, right? So the word nothingness and thing together means
Nothing.
you're okay, you're safe, no things happened to you. Is the nice way to remember it.
Okay,
So
so
it's like
nothingness and thing
there's-
means...
there-
Okay, nothing
there-
happened to you.
There's
Interesting.
our mnemonic is no things happen to you. So,
So-
buji mitai ne, no things. In other words, by things we mean like the no news is bad news sort of way.
Uh-huh.
No news is good news. Yeah, there you go. No news is good
Well,
news.
if you work at Kotaku and your job is to report the news, then no news is indeed bad news.
You gotta
because
love the
then
news.
You're sitting around all day and you're like, oh my God,
Well,
what am I going to do today? Steven's going to yell at me because I'm not writing anything, but
No
there's no
news.
news. No news is bad news.
If you're a
Moving
news
on.
if you're a news writer, yeah, I suppose no news is
I'm
terrible
the
news.
news editor at Kotaku, so no news is bad news.
Someone in the chat literally just said no news is good news. I think before we had said it
Yes.
or a while.
Shout out to KC206 in the chat. Okay,
Yeah,
go on.
yeah.
Let's
So
moving on.
basically, no news. So that's a really good phrase. Buji mitai. Mitai means, it means I want to look, but it also means it looks as though it seems like you're okay.
You're okay. Okay,
Yeah. So
got it.
very very good phrase. Buji mitai.
Ne.
Sore yori. Okay, so sore means that, and yori means like more than, or putting that aside. So yori is one of these really fun particular phrases.
Okay.
So sore yori just means like, moreover, more than that, more importantly, ano wa, and she has ko as a katakana.
Uh-huh.
So ko just means like girl.
Anoko. Where's that
more
girl?
importantly,
That girl is.
Where's that girl?
Where's that? It's interesting how in Japanese you can just end a sentence with the wa particle and you don't actually need the where, and
'Cause-
it's like implied.
Yeah, because they're buds. They
Anoko
know what's up.
wa.
So well, also.
But you could also, it could be any question there. So it could be
Yeah.
like that girl is what? That girl
She-
is who? That girl is.
She could very well be leaving the door open for like whichever WH word you want to use there. So, nandeste kieta na kieta. What? You're saying she vanished?
No, actually he didn't say anything, but okay.
He just kind of like moved his hair a little bit. Yappari ne. Yappari. Fantastic word. Fantastic word. It just means indeed, or I see, or of course.
I see.
It can be used in so many places. I like to say yahari. I've been saying yahari. I don't know where. Okay, I just realized where I picked it up. I picked it up from a specific person that I used to know. So, yahari. I say yahari. Yahari, yappari, same thing.
Anoko ga.
あの子が消えるとき、どっかで
どっかで。
見た顔だと思ったよ. So remember earlier, last episode, she says, I feel like I've seen her before, right? So she's saying, when that girl disappeared, or at mita ga kieru toki, so toki means time. So at the time that girl disappeared, which could have been before, after, around, during. So toki, again, it leaves the door open for vagueness, much like a lot of Japanese.
Like all of Japanese, yeah.
So like at the time that girl disappeared, I had thought I had seen her face somewhere before.
Okay.
見た顔だと思った。ここは王国は王国でも随分と昔の王国みたいでね。So like this is the kingdom. This kingdom is our kingdom. She says the 王国 twice. However, でも however, 随分と quite 昔 means the past.
Oh.
So quite the past kingdom mitai, it seems. It seems like it is the kingdom long in the past.
Long in the past.
あの子は自分の we can just keep speaking. This is going to take
How
forever.
come sometimes, yeah, but how come sometimes it's anoko in katakana and then down at the bottom in the third line it says anoko in,
that feels like a, yeah, so that's actually, that jumped right out at me and it weirded me out. It seems inconsistent.
Yeah, it's interesting, right? Anoko wa and then anoko wa watashi.
Oh, weird. Oh, so maybe Yuji Horii is like way cooler than I'm giving him credit for it. I already thought he was pretty cool. So she's describing her as Anoko, right? Like that girl.
That girl.
And then in the final sentence she goes, Anoko wa watashi tachi no jidai demo o hime-sama. She is the princess in our time. So she's changed the katakana ko that she would colloquially use to just describe a girl at school.
To make it more
whatever.
formal because she's a princess?
Yeah, she's like promoted it to a kanji in the sentence where she reveals that she's the princess.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's...
It's almost... It's like in English, I was trying to think of the English equivalent. It's like if you wrote girl in all lowercase and then like capitalize the G and it was like that girl, you know?
Yeah, it's wild. I love it. Maybe that's why that happens. Marildia. Her name is Marildia.
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 Marildia. The princess, that one I know from Wanikani is Ojo. Ojo nano. Nano yo.
She's Princess Marildia. Marildia is like an awful name. I love it. That's like, what kind of name is that? Oh. Maru. つまりマルディア王女は
I'm going to skip a little bit of this because it's pretty...
She is the... Oh, they're showing the generations.
Yeah, the descendants.
Here. This is the TikTok meme here. Anybody follows anybody on TikTok? You seen this?
This is a TikTok meme?
Well, no. There's like the 4 generations of a Chinese family.
Oh, right. Yes. Yes.
I think it would be more than 4 generations, like 400 years.
Yeah.
Oh, they build them strong and live them long.
Also, they
then.
all look identical. How come they have the exact same face?
The Guardia Kingdom. Yeah, that's wild. So she's being recognized as the queen of this period. Oh, and then she said, but dem tricksy goblins rolled up out of the bunker.
We won't get through all this.
Bonkered away.
Oops, I keep hitting the trigger.
With one of the queens.
And so G disappeared.
And the goblin stuck its tongue out. Dem wily goblins.
This goblin is like, yeah.
Dem wily goblins. So yeah, Ted Woolsey localized her name as Princess Nadia.
All right, let's skip ahead a little bit and get to some... So we've been running for an hour. We should probably wrap it up soon.
Yeah.
Do you want to... Let's see.
Let's get rapping.
He's talking a
lot. Wait, yeah. Did he acknowledge that the...
We're going to get arrested, I think, right? Or are we supposed to...
Oh, welcome back. welcome back to the mist.
To the dark zone.
Oh, you got to cross through the woods, remember? You got to go down through those woods. And then
we get...
The woods is where... Yeah, the Guardia no Mori. So the woods are going to get wild.
Okay. Trying to skip the battles, but yeah, we get kidnapped here, right?
No, that's...
Don't we get captured and brought to trial?
No, that's when you come back.
Oh.
Remember, because you bring her back, and then the modern king is
Yes. Yes.
The Modern King is like, this goddarn jackbag absconded with my princess.
Gosh darn jackbag. I'm gonna fast forward this battle.
Oh, don't.
Man, I've been playing Final Fantasy VIII Remastered as of you, right?
Oh, yeah.
I've been playing with fast forward on, and it's incredible. The fast forward button in a JRPG is like a must.
I might have made a long video about that. That's
Nice.
going up on. I'll put the speed. The music gets messed up in these emulators, unlike the Final Fantasy
VIII.
Remastered.
Also, you know that beginning part where you have the timer when you're on the seed mission?
Yeah.
Are we supposed to go here? Where are we supposed
You're
to
supposed to go in
Oh.
that church, yeah.
Yeah. The timer on the speed mission, the timer doesn't speed up even when you're playing on fast forward. So you can get through it really fast.
Wait, did you want? Wait, there's a save point in here. Yeah, you can get through. Yeah, the timer does not speed up.
Wait, is this might be the layer? Yeah, it's not actually.
Okay, just forget about it.
We're going to have to
Let's-
fix this for next time.
Let's save the game.
Yeah, let's save the game. Okay, so.
Oh, the Kieta Ojo, the
Ojo.
disappearing Princess Queen.
Princess Queen.
Oh, how wonderful.
So what is that? So where it says 1 on the bottom left,
Mm-hmm.
that says Nakase? Is that
Yeah,
it?
that
Nakase,
means
middle ages.
Yeah, that is the classical term
Ah.
for Middle Ages.
Middle is another Wanikani word.
Mid-age.
I'm telling you, Wanikani is really fantastic. It's like making me love, like, and really get a kick out of enjoying kanji because it's so much fun to like keep unlocking new ones and stuff.
Check out some of these houses while we close it out.
Okay.
Here. This could be fun.
So yeah, so as we said at the beginning, this is it for a while because Tim is going to Japan for a few weeks, and then I am going to be MIA anytime in the near future when my daughter arrives, which will be very soon, and then I will be gone for 4 weeks. So really, we will not be back until late October.
Are you gonna name? I have a suggestion for a name for your child. You wanna
Rena?
hear- Call her Carl.
Carl.
No, wow. Call her Marl Dia. Marl Dia.
Marl Dia.
And when she's born, you have to play her the song by Kikawa Koji and Tomoyasu Hote's this supergroup project Complex, a song which is called "Be My Baby."
Mm.
Um,
I was actually going to call her Tara Schreier.
oh, is that true?
No, not a chance. No.
What's the best JRPG baby name?
Arisu. What if you called her Aris, but then all the kids at school were like, "No, your name's Arif."
Oh yeah, the kids would walk around lisping at her, and just derisively. What are the best JRPG names? Let us know in the chat. Let us know in the comments below.
I think it'd be funny, actually. You know how all those people named their kid Khaleesi and then
Oh,
got really
yeah.
mad because she turned out
Don't
to...
spoilers! Don't spoilers for people who
I think
haven't
it's-
watched it.
I think it's time. I think spoiler time is
Khaleesi's
over.
a bit of an idiot.
But no, so I was going to say,
Yeah.
everyone got mad because Khaleesi turned out to be evil, and they were like, "Oh my god, I named my kid after her, and now she's evil." I think it'd be funny to name our kid after her after the show is over. And
Yeah,
everyone
that would
knows.
be good.
And we could be like, "Oh, our kid is named Khaleesi," and they would be like, "Oh, did you name her that before like you found out?" And
Everyone
we would be
would-
like, "No, we just named her after the show."
Yeah, like 40 years from now, people would be like, "Oh, so you were born in what, around 2015, 2016?" And then she would be like,
Nope,
no."
2019.
She would like flip them off, double bird style, and go 2019 Moran.
So should we translate some weapon names before we say
Double
goodbye?
bird style. Seido no katana, it means just like bronze sword.
Bronze sword.
I give it a little bronze.
Katana.
Yeah, say it means like blue, greenish copper,
Mame.
bronze, copper, bronze.
Mame depo. Debo.
Mame dippo.
Depo.
Bean gun.
Bean gun?
Bean like a pea shooter.
Like it shoots beans? Oh,
Yeah,
we have
yeah.
to buy one. Oh, we can't afford a bean gun. Why is a
Oh
sword
man, do you see how much
cheaper than a bean gun?
see how much she wants it? She wants it.
She's so excited.
Yeah, she's listening to her own theme song.
Some really
while
incredible sprite work in this game. Gotta
yeah,
say.
they do a lot with a little bit.
Yeah, they really do.
Dogi.
Dogi.
Do means like martial art. Dogi means like a martial arts gi. Bronze metto. Met being short for helmet.
Mm-hmm.
Bronze helmet. Kabumbo.
Potion.
Potion.
Bon. No, ban no yuku.
Ban no uyaku. That means an uyaku made of ban. No, it's
Oh,
it's ban is like the kanji for 10,000, and it's like 10,000 remedy. So
Wait,
it
I
just
thought
means
10,000 was Man.
Yeah, it can also it can also be pronounced Bon.
Oh.
So it doesn't make sense. So Bon, it's a Chinese thing.
10,000 remedy?
Yeah, like medicine. 10,000 medicine just kind of means like a remedy.
Huh.
It'll heal. It says right up there, a status kaifuku. Kaifuku means healing, so it heals status.
So is this an antidote or it just heals any? So it's like a remedy?
Yeah,
A remedy is only 10 gold for
it doesn't
like,
make any
heal?
sense. Shouldn't it be more expensive?
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe
Maybe back in the past they didn't know how to price things properly. By the way, how come things in Chrono Trigger and in 600 are not way cheaper than things in 1000? Like, shouldn't inflation be hitting this world?
Yeah. Also, there should have been multiple currencies. Man, that's one thing I loved about Secret of Evermore.
Yes, you have
which
to,
I
you have
just
to go and convert it all.
I just now realized that it's Secret of Evermore, huh? You know, I mean, never mind. Let's not.
We're going to talk about the composer of Secret of Evermore?
Nah, we don't need to talk about that. I'm just like casually bringing up Secret of Evermore. Now I'm like, man.
You can still talk about the game.
It's
You
the
can
game.
still
The game.
appreciate
The game owns the currency. The fact that it has all these currencies in it. Like, I really love that. And I think they.
Yes.
I think they missed the boat in
Yeah,
this game
I
by not
wouldn't- I
having
mean,
different currencies.
It's definitely, it owns in retro, but it owns because of nostalgia, I think. I think it has some gameplay problems, just like Secret of Mana does.
Oh, sure. Well, except Secret of Mana's just like not good.
Right.
I'm sorry.
I
Everyone.
agree with that.
I love it. I love it a lot, but it's not a good
Yeah,
game. It's
and
not
so-
a great, definitely not a great game, but
I think
don't know.
Secret of Evermore has some balance problems, like some spells are overpowered and
Yeah.
some are
Well, it has an ambitious economy to it.
Yes.
Which
a lot of ingredients
like
and stuff.
there's no ambition to the economy in this at all.
No.
It's just you get G and you buy stuff and it's the same, general. There's like
Even in 65,000 BC.
Yuji Horyu's a big fan of the logarithmic curves, like for like the pricing and the
Yes.
amount of money you get. Like it's not super interesting. And every RPG that, in my opinion, tries to do, better get inside before this mist kills us.
What is this?
Go
Legend
down,
of
go down
Legaia?
to the bridge.
The bridge is gone.
Oh, you can go inside then. Oh yeah, let's end the stream looking at that
On this beautiful view.
lake. Yeah, what was I saying? Ambitious economies. I feel like every RPG that has an ambitious economy, it ends up either being an MMORPG that makes billions of dollars, or just if it's a single player RPG, it just feels kind of half baked.
Uh-huh.
It's just noodly. It's al
Um,
dente.
Yeah. So,
But
okay.
in a bad
so,
way.
let's say goodbye to on that note, on that noodly al dente way. So we will be back. So we will definitely be continuing this.
Mm-hmm.
But not for a while because of our various absences. So we will probably be back in late October, early November. We'll keep streaming this every week, and we'll keep making these into YouTube videos so you can just watch them via YouTube on the playlist.
Oh yeah.
And then hopefully by the time we are back, we will have a snazzy setup where we can put the English script alongside the emulator so people can actually compare it. And man, who knows how much more Japanese I will have learned by the time I am back.
You just gotta always.
I'll be teaching you.
Always be. Yeah. Teach me some. I'm gonna try to get some more Japanese while I'm in Japan, just to level my Japanese up a little bit more.
Do you have enough G to go and buy some more Japanese?
Unfortunately, no. I'm going there to do some work for somebody, and it turns out that you don't get paid until you do it. So I'm looking at like I can get like 1 day of shopping done, I guess, at the end. If the transfer goes through, I can go. I'm thinking of buying a jacket. I think I'm gonna buy this exact jacket, but green. That's what I'm thinking of doing.
I hope you enjoy that jacket. All right. On that note, we will say goodbye. Goodbye, Tim. This has been fun, and I will see you again on the stream in a couple of months.
And it will be so much better.
So much better.
So everyone, watch these 3 episodes repeatedly, non-stop. I casually drop so many basic Japanese grammar tidbits, tips, tricks, and treats, and treasures, no less, throughout these 3 episodes that maybe you can pick something up if you watch them enough.
The one thing that I've picked up is that all those words you just said probably have like 80 different words for them in Japanese.
Tricks, treats, treasures. I love a trick and a treasure. Oh, we did save it. Okay.
Yes.
That's all we've got.
Farewell.
And also, everybody, enjoy the weekend.
Enjoy your Labor Day.
I'm gonna enjoy my Labor Day by working on translating a Japanese role-playing game. That feel free, everyone, to start guessing at me on Twitter or in the comments at what it is. I will not even click like on any of your comments. I will not indicate it because I'm sworn to secrecy. Just go ahead and guess because it entertains me. Anyway, thank you, everyone, and goodbye. Or should we
Goodbye.
say, matinee? Matinee. Everybody. Matinee, friendos.